Okay, it's 9 o'clock. It's time to open up the Shelby County Recycling District's compliance meeting. Um, what we will be doing is we will be calling each one of you guys forward to look at your property, and then we'll give you 5 minutes to discuss your situation, and then we'll make a decision. We have the opportunity to fine you up to $10,000 to get your property cleaned up, or help you clean it up, or work with us, and we'll work with you. First order of business today will be approving the meetings minutes from last month.
I make a motion that we approve the minutes as written.
I have a motion to approve it. In a second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried.
Hey, it come right up.
Don't jinx it.
Thank you. Ready, we first have Jesse and Jason Garrett here. It is case 2026-63 on page 16 of old cases. Then we also have 2026-66 on page 1 of new cases.
Start off here with these pictures from the initial case, 312 West Burnside, Fairland. July, tall grass and weeds. A vehicle that was inoperable and non-plated. August, much different. Yep, much different. The vehicle was impounded, but the rest of it was all done by the property owner. I recommend dismissal.
I have a problem with the van. That's why I'm here. That's the only reason I'm here. I still want my van back. I called him several times before the date was up, trying to get with him over the weeds in the fence row.
Or do me a favor, step over to the mic, sir.
So I contacted him several times, left messages. He never messaged me back, even after having the van impounded. And I just wanted to get with him because the weeds in the fence row and stuff, that's not my fence row. In 2012, I had to go through a deal where it cost about $3,000 over trimming trees and weeds and fence rows. That was not mine. So I want to get with him and have the neighbor come down there and do that because that's his fence row, not mine. You know what I mean? I didn't expect him to tow my van. That's our spare work van. I've been down with cancer. I just got back up and got to work. I'm not denying any allegations anywhere. As of yesterday, the impound still won't let me have it. Says I have to talk with Mr. Moore. And I have not got a call. He called my brother back yesterday, who was in the hospital, his wife having surgery. It's the first phone call we've gotten back since he called me. I had to contact the cops to get a phone call back from him, which he said that wasn't the case. But it's funny. Once they called me back and asked me the name of who I was trying to get who I was talking about, he calls in 10 minutes. I'm not trying to tattle on him. I'm not trying to cause problems. I just want my van back. I can clean everything else. After I called him the first time, said, get on the same page, he came to my house and tagged only my vehicles. He came on a property that was not listed here. My other property is 2 properties. He walked on Jackson Street and tagged my vehicle and my dump truck again. Then asked my mom if she knew that he had already tagged that once prior in 24. Well, then if you didn't know it was back there, then you couldn't see it, which I should be legal, right? Nevertheless, you're not supposed to be on Jackson Street anyways. We have a complaint on 106, not Jackson Street. So you came and tagged 2 vehicles on a property that you didn't have permission to be on. That's trespassing. That's 2 different properties, bud.
Hang on. You're saying dismiss the case.
Yeah, that's my recommendation.
I just want my van. I can clean
Okay,
everything up.
okay, we understand that. What's he gotta do to get his van back?
Yeah, I explained.
It's gonna
Hold on a
cost a
second.
lot.
You've had your time.
Okay,
We're not gonna take any threats or verbal,
threatening.
hey, just calm down.
Like I said on the phone, we talked about this lengthy. It has to be operational and it has to be currently plated. I told you if the property was compliant, that you would have the opportunity to get it back. It would be released back to you, but those two stipulations.
Plus, what is it gonna cost me to get it back now after I've been in an impound for a month? Does they get, don't it draw daily for to be there?
Right, for storage, yes.
So it's been 30 days now. That's gonna be a lot of money.
Like I said, it's compliant now. When I was out there before, it was not. You had not mowed the grass yet. We talked about that because you were refusing or refuting the backyard. The backyard, you said you had not mowed, but you had mowed the
Called
front.
me back until after the time was up and you had already towed my van. I've been trying to talk to you before that. I understand that, sir. I completely understand. Let's get on the same page. That's not my fence row. I understand that, but let's get the guy over there, please.
For your property.
I understand that, sir, but his weeds was so far over the fence, like 17 feet, I couldn't mow all of mine because of that, is what I was trying to get you to
I
understand.
understand that, but I'm talking about personal
I
responsibility.
know, but this is the second time that you've tagged me on that. Well, next door, he has a semi trailer and 3 truck cars sitting there and ain't mowed in 2 years.
Listen to me. We are complaint based. Hold on. We are complaint based. I got a complaint on your property.
And wasn't I
Wait.
complaining?
I got a complaint on your property. I didn't single you out incidentally. This is all a complaint based agency. I went out there, I verified the complaint. The vehicle is not currently plated. The grass was over 10 inches tall. Okay, that's why your case was open. Do you understand?
I'm not denying that.
Okay.
Okay. Stop. Vote. First off, the tag was on there for 22 days before we moved the van.
After talking with the state police and Todd Rokita, the attorney, and every other attorney, they don't understand how a vehicle in my name on my property got towed to begin with. Said I could be fined 100 times on it, but they don't understand how it got towed.
This is a county ordinance.
This is county, not state.
Okay? What are we gonna do about you trespassing on my other property?
That one was also a complaint based agent.
Not Jackson Street was not.
It looked like it was all together because I recognize,
That's not my problem. That's yours.
right? But still, it looked like it was
Trying to be
together.
nice. I was trying to work and everything, man. I have nothing, no paperwork on Jackson Street. I want to get along, man. I want to make this work right. I just want my van back. I could clean everything. You
Is
made
it-
a mistake, as I did. Let's just call it even, man, and move on from here.
I don't understand. What do you mean call it even?
Okay, you're
What
saying
do you-
that I had plenty of time to work on the van, even though I called you 3 or 4 times and you didn't call me back. That's what I was waiting on. I called you the last day. You never called me back until the following week after it was all said and done. My 30 days of stuff was up. You had taken the van. So you're saying that's my mistake. I had plenty of time. Okay, it was my mistake.
Right.
You made a mistake as well.
Great. Well,
Do you have plates, current plates on this van?
We had the van.
You can go to the B&B and get plates on.
No, I do not.
Okay, so it's still illegal.
No, because we haven't even talked about it yet. He was told me, he didn't even think, he wouldn't even let me get my stuff out of it or nothing until I talked to Mr. Moore at the impound. That van's full of tools.
like I said, to get the van back, it can happen, but it has to be operational. It has to be currently plated.
It's gonna cost me at this point, though, this time.
I don't know. I'm not the BMV. I don't know how much those cost to renew. I don't know. Your van is,
Plates, I'm talking about sitting an impound.
We don't
Okay.
set that
That's it.
fee either. But I think what needs to happen is we need to dismiss the case and you need to get a plate and insurance. And then you can deal with Mr. Moore about getting your van back. And when you get it, you'll have a current plate. It'll be insured. You can drive it home if you pay his fine or his fees. But I think
If
you
it's
have to dismiss it.
more money than the van's worth, then it doesn't do me any justice going and getting it. But I would like to get the tools out of it. There's very expensive tools in that van.
Understand
It
that.
won't even let me get out.
I think we.
But I need.
We've already discussed what needs to be done. Got to get those plates current. How do you work in the county with plates on an expired truck driving around?
Driving it, sir. I've had cancer. I was down for 3 months. I just got back up. I have terminal leukemia. That's not no one's problem. It was sitting there.
Hold on.
It's Jason Garrett. I'm the second on the property. I'm actually the owner of the van. I did make a call to you. We just didn't get
Right,
together on that.
right.
So I know what to do. If I get it plated, will they release the van to me?
Yes. But those two stipulations still have to apply. Hold on. I'm talking to your brother right now. So it has to be operational, it has to be currently plated. Is it operational?
No, but well, yes, actually it is. I mean,
Yeah,
I
it
get
was.
Wait, just tell me what you know about the van. So we're both on,
Start run.
what else do we know about the van?
It's not plated.
What else do we know about it? I can tell you,
It's full tools and everything.
and it's on recording, so I have proof of it.
Okay.
Do you know that the catalytic converter has been cut off?
Yes, done that.
Okay.
I didn't
Make sure you're aware of that.
Actually.
Right. I just want to make sure it was cut off before we were there, when our impound guy got there.
Because I just don't know. What does the catalytic converter being cut off have to do?
I'm just making sure that it runs.
It ran.
Oh, it runs.
Good.
It'll start on its own.
Move.
I just want to make sure that it's gonna be able to.
So then if it
Operate.
rains and I go get it plated, it'll be released to me.
Yes.
And you can drive it home.
You can drive it, yeah.
Home, yes, sir.
In the meantime,
Move to dismiss.
and let me get my stuff out of it. It's got a very expensive head surfacer in
You
it.
have a motion to dismiss the case. You know what you have to do about the van. It's your van.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Second.
we got a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. So you know what you have to do.
Yes.
Okay. That's all we have to do.
The next case is 2026-66 with,
That's still you guys.
Yeah.
This is the new case.
yes, on page one, new cases at page one.
This will all be from the initial case here.
Vehicles.
Yeah. Believe so. Now, I can tell you this, that the front has had a lot of improvement. I've driven by there already. They have done a lot to that. But I don't have any updated pictures, so. Like I said, it's the weeds, it was the vehicles, and then everything else I stated in the document.
Okay, now who owns this property?
It's between
Okay.
them and their mother.
Their mother. Okay. All right. What's the story on this one?
Drag race, those are my race cars. I mean, that's a 67 RS Camaro. That's a very valuable car that I tubbed and arrowed up for my dad. Once you get past that black car, like the third picture, that's a complete different property. That's not 106 East Chestnut Street. That's lot 19 Jackson Street. The Nova I drag race, that's a very well-known car. And beside that is a Henry J that I build race cars. I drag race. I mean, it's all over my Facebook, it's all over everywhere. I mean, the rest of that is weeds.
We cleaned the front property up.
Yeah.
You discussed that.
Yeah, it's
The
spotless.
back property does still need a little bit of work. We're still in the process of working on it. I mean, the front one, like you said, you don't have pictures of it, but
It's on
we done
Facebook.
really good. front.
It's on
I drive
Facebook.
by there a lot.
Sir.
I think we understand why. So I drive by there a lot, and I'm gonna be fair with you guys, okay? I didn't have to say I did see the clean up, but I did, and I did see it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm
Okay?
not arguing about that.
I'm going to work.
I'm trying to, we're trying to get the back part now.
Yes,
Okay.
and I appreciate that. Well,
So your intentions are cleaning up the property, correct?
Absolutely.
Any questions from the board?
I make a motion, we continue.
Have a motion to continue?
Second.
In a second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. So,
Just keep working on it.
keep working on it. See you next month, and we'll talk about it next month, okay?
Thank you very
All
much.
right, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Just
Next case is Steve Etheridge, 2025-43 on page 2.
Hello, morning. Ben, I saw you come through town yesterday. Did you happen to come on the property or take a look at what we've done?
No, yeah, I was I was there on,
And you talked to my girlfriend?
yes,
Wednesday.
Nineveh.
Yeah,
Yep. I was there then.
yeah, Kathy.
Yep.
Uh,
Well, let's start.
We gotta look at the pictures first.
And then we'll go. So we'll start off here with July. He's got the plate for this, but it's still currently in this situation. Honda, again, this is all from July. Weeds, other miscellaneous stuff. Some junk, tires. August, there has been improvement. He did get rid of the crashed vehicle. There has been some improvement. But you'll note on the very last 2 pages, there's been an appeal from Mr. Etheridge and his wife to allow some more time due to different circumstances, as well as due to the progress that he has made.
Wish you could have got some pictures yesterday. It doesn't look nothing like this.
But you were working on this. so-
We put in a lot of work this last weekend. I had a girlfriend come help us. Our son, that whole garden, if you drove by, that whole garden's gone and pulled out. The one vehicle that did not have or was inoperable, it did have a current plate on it, but it's been moved and it's off the property. And I'm not able really to get out. I'm a cancer survivor. I already told him chemo and radiation did me in. So I'm to the sun. So
Basically asking for more time.
I want to find out what it will lead to because all of these pictures are really old compared to what happened last week and over the weekend. And I would like to find out how we can forward to dismissal. What is it else that we need to do to get this moved towards dismissal?
No, but you drove by. Okay.
Well, I drove by yesterday, but I was going to.
You weren't paying attention.
Okay. I was actually focused on.
All the vehicles that he asked to be plated are plated now or removed.
So what I would recommend is set up a time with Ben where he can go out and go through things that still need to be cleaned up.
Okay.
Okay? And then we can go forward from that point.
So
we,
next month again, come. Or just
Come to next month.
Ben can
well,
resolve.
work with Ben what needs cleaned up.
Okay.
And you don't have to be here. If Ben goes by and it's cleaned up and you guys worked out something, you don't have to be here. We can make, looking at the pictures, we can make a recommendation, dismiss the case with or without you here. It's more important that you get with Ben and determine what finally has to finish up. He said the plates are there. He just has to verify that and go over some of this stuff. Because you worked on it last week and he hadn't been out there since then.
Yeah.
He had drove by.
Called in every troop that we could find.
Okay.
Help us.
So go ahead, Steve, and then we'll.
I was just gonna say, the last time you was there and I talked to you, I was just then being able to get up, walk around.
Yes.
I came to the June meeting and had to end up getting help getting down them steps.
Yeah, on
was
May
Laid
27th.
up 6 weeks from the end of May.
Okay.
And I know
He
that they
pulled
got
his back.
control, you
And
know,
he's right now under doctor's care for a spinal.
I'm still going out there
Okay.
and working.
He's got an appointment
Been-
with Trowbridge.
Been helping them.
So
Okay, so get with Ben.
Okay,
let
Ben.
me get with you right quick right here because this week's going to be a little crazy, and then you're gonna have to talk to Lisa. So two things right now that I see that we still need to get taken care of are the box truck. I know it's plated, but it still is not operational, right?
Oh, it runs, I drove it from Indianapolis to.
But it hasn't moved since.
But I have.
So you want us to move the
Last
box
couple
truck?
years.
It needs to move. It's been in that place for months.
Okay.
Well,
Just since-
I'll move it, but I didn't know there was a law against setting something on your property where you want it.
Well, I was telling the previous case, I've talked to you about this before. It has to be operational and plated. And the reason why that box truck was not impounded before was because you were making progress with the title.
And finally.
How long it took to get that title.
Got it. I've been
Yeah.
paid now.
So if you can show that it will run, like I said, it's been in that spot for,
I'll move it around.
It's valuable.
I'll move it around. I'm going
723.
to sell it. I
Right.
I do too.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion that, the family meet with our officer and pinpoint exactly what needs to be done. And we postpone abatement for a month. And at our next month's meeting, we'll either abate the property or we will dismiss the property.
Second.
Motion and a second.
Thank you.
are you guys gonna be home the rest of the day?
No, I've got a doctor's appointment this afternoon. He may be,
Right.
but I'd really like to be there. But I would.
Maybe can you just call my office, later this afternoon or something? But I can be getting on the books like
For the
days.
MHP is at 3:30.
Do it again,
My appointment at MHP is
Okay.
at 3:30.
maybe we can do it before then, see.
Okay.
So I have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
With him, and we'll get it all straightened out.
Next, we have April Phelps here for the Belva Altamore property 2026-6.
I know, that's what I was looking.
6.
Okay, where we at? 26.
All right, we'll start off here with pictures from the previous month, previous time. We've had a administrative warrant for this one, went out, got pictures, there was still some issues going on at the time. With some junk and some weeds. August, we got another administrative warrant. They've done a lot of work, but you'll note that there's a lot of stuff on the back and the side and the tires and all this stuff. This is because when I was out there, they were working on their electrical service and all the stuff from the garage was out here. Talked to April, I said, hey, will all this stuff be put back in the garage when when all your electrical work is done? And she confirmed that, yes, it would. So on that statement, I recommend dismissal.
Make a motion, we dismiss.
I'll second.
Have a motion to dismiss and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Thank you.
Thank you all very much,
Thank you very much.
and thank you for your work.
Next is Michael Sunday, 2023-35, page 1.
Start off with Mikey.
Yeah. We got fresh pictures. It's changed since you were there last week.
Always does, right?
I tried to call you and I left,
No, I've been busy.
I think I left a message, but I didn't hear nothing from you, so. Yeah. All right, it's gone. All that's gone now.
This is from last month.
Yeah.
August
And of course,
16th.
the grass has been mowed also. The rain kind
Yep.
of held us up on that. I didn't get pictures from that this morning, but all that, other than the short rack of metal and all that, which is gonna be used, all that's gone. So I have a picture from just this morning of that. You want me to bring that up to? This is along the back there, and of course, eventually that small pile was good, and that steel box that the cone is on.
I know you're
It weighs like a lot, 2,000 pounds. So it is gonna get lifted and
Not by you.
No, well, but the boom truck.
Right.
But we've got to cut it open because it was part of an inner safe from a safe.
Got it.
I don't want to just scrap it, not knowing if there's something in it. So, but yeah, it's, that, the backside is done. Other than that rack, I'm gonna build a rack eventually and get that, but it's clean. That has been cleaned up more also because I took, well, the load of scrap that was on the trailer, that's all gone. And I've started with, actually took, since what this,
Was it a picture?
July, there's been two loads, scrap taken, and then I'm getting another load ready. And then after that, there's gonna be another load. That box, that trailer, those tanks, all that's going on this next load. And
Okay, so Michael, you're the oldest case back in 23.
yep,
You had waived fines. We had fined you and waived them all.
we've had a lot of stuff there too before.
I understand.
This also,
My question to you is, when is this going to be completed?
it's getting real close. Like I said before, we've got, I've also been doing remodeling on the inside of the house. Life can't stop because of a few things that nobody sees unless they're back there. Because I mean, honestly, you cannot see. I've had people drive by and ask me, they're like, are you still going there? You can't see nothing from the road. Like, unless you're back there snooping around. Lisa's been there. Long driveway. You can't see anything. But also, it is getting cleaned up. And I really wish if I'd have knew it was gonna be going on this long for nitpicky things, I really wish I would have taken inventory before this started, because literally probably over a dozen vehicles have been moved, gone, and the mowers and the
Don't get us. We know how much work you've done.
Oh, yeah.
We appreciate every bit of it.
And it's closing in on it.
Okay.
I mean, still, I was wanting to do it last winter, but it didn't happen. But the roof, roof on the barn, through this, when this started, I had a roof on the house. So remodeling on the house. And I mean, that you can't let everything else go because of something.
5 minutes is up. Gentlemen, any questions?
Is that, one truck has got a, red camper shell on it, then there's another black truck. Are those two separate trucks? That one there, then there's another one backed up to the barn on one of the.
Oh, the green one back there.
Is it green?
Yeah.
Oh, that one right there.
Right.
Okay.
That's getting ready to get an engine swap. I've got an engine for that.
Is that new? Has that just been brought in?
It's been moved around at different times. I picked up an engine for it. I need to engine swap it, and then I can't decide whether I'm gonna keep that one or not, but I've got an engine for it. It's just on hand waiting. So, and then, of course, this is the recent pictures. All the grass has been cut. A lot of the weeds have been cut because the rain kind of put a hold on everything. And literally, grass has been going over several times.
When I was there, I was walking through water, so I understand.
I normally keep the grass cut down.
Right.
So, but yeah, basically this whole side here, the next scrap load, that's going, and that's going to happen.
Didn't hear it.
Hopefully within this week.
Until December.
Till the end of the year.
Till the end of the year. If it's not done, we'll abate it.
We ought to throw a fine in there before that.
Oh, I would
And
not.
I do have some more, I've got some time,
Yeah.
vacation time coming up, so I can actually.
I need a motion. Listen up.
Okay, we've dealt with you. I'm gonna move that you have it done by December. And if it's not done by December, then we're gonna abate the property.
What's that mean?
We're gonna
That
come in.
means we come in and clean it up.
Okay. There won't be. I know, but we're talking about that in these pictures. Because when this first started,
You get a distinct. Well,
Right.
I mean, everything that's here, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, he's got, like we talked about from the beginning, there was a lot of vehicles that were still
Right. Well, like in the beginning, when I was dealing with Mike, basically he was saying, oh, just show some progress. Well, there's been nothing but progress through this time. So,
And we've seen that and we appreciate it. 3 years was in July.
right.
So between now and the December 22nd meeting, we will either dismiss your case or the December 22nd meeting, we will order the abatement. Is that's correct?
That's the first and the second motion, correct?
I second his motion.
Okay, you're seconding his motion.
I believe the board won't dismiss a case unless all the vehicles, all that stuff are plated and.
Right. It has to be compliant.
Yeah.
Between now and December 22nd.
We'll come in and clean it up. Okay, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Mike.
Maybe that'll give it.
Next, we have Robert Kirschbaum, 2026-32 on page 10.
Yeah. Off here with July pictures. We're back from June. There was a lot of stuff here and he's made progress from June to July. And then now showing August, from July to August, he's made continued progress. To note that this is much cleaner than it was. And I recommend giving him some more time to finish the job.
It's making good progress, just.
I haven't. Again, I need a little clarification, I guess. Can you back up one picture that showed am I okay with the backhoe and that stuff, or does that have to?
I mean, if it's for your yeah, if it works for your stuff, like your implements, your implements will stay on the ground. So I would just mow around them.
Okay.
And as long as they're functional.
And like the other people said, the rain caused some problems. I actually cut my grass Saturday and got my lawnmower stuck 7 times and my pickup truck stuck in the yard. It's a mess now. So just trying to fly and it's making
That equipment run and move and all.
the tractor does not. I need to work on it a little bit more or get a different one too. But all the other stuff is operational. But it really
Stuff goes to this tractor.
yeah.
Make the motion that we go ahead and give the gentleman another month to continue.
I'll second that.
A motion to allow him another month to continue, and a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, same. Motion carried. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your work.
Next, we have Marlena York, 2026-08 on page 4.
Starting off here with pictures from July.
Yeah.
Red trailer. So since July, we did impound the red trailer and the camper. So here's the 19th of August. A lot of rain. They've not been able to do as much due to the rain. I did meet with them come around with them, told them what all needed to be taken care of. They are aware of that. They were also going to call about a voucher. Did you guys get a voucher? Did perfect. So they got that.
That's gone. Most of that's gone.
Perfect.
Yeah, the truck bed's gone, all the tires are gone. All the trash on the side of the shed is gone. We have one load over there right now that's gonna go today. We didn't make it time for it yesterday before it closed. And we did mow. A lot of that's cleared up now. but it's still the same as, you saw the mud. And it's like that in the back of the yard.
The mowers
Back
were
of the
getting stuck, we
property.
can't.
So, right now, once we get that done, it's just mowing and weed eating is what we've got left. We're trying to get a drive in there so we can get in and out. That's all, like I said, there's one load there, all that stuff's gone, all the tires, car parts.
That's good.
You did take advantage of the voucher to just get one.
We got one that we're going to use today.
You still have another one.
We got one load. That
We
should
haven't
be
used
it.
it yet.
Okay, great.
That's it. We're gonna go back and make sure.
All right.
That pile with the tarp in the,
Yep.
kind of in the middle is all gone.
Yep, all that's gone.
Despite the weather, I appreciate everything you guys have done. The board say.
They're making progress.
Lots.
Lots.
From the last photograph.
And the whole time we got rid of,
Yeah.
we got rid of the other trailer. We have gotten rid of a lot. And then there when they came to take the other two.
I'll make a motion, we continue. Hopefully we can get this dismissed.
Yeah, we're hoping for a dismissal.
I have a motion and a second to continue to monitor. All in favor, say aye.
Got this, not sure what
Motion carried.
this.
Yeah, there's that, I see what's.
Regarding the property, I assume it's from you guys.
Want to bring it up on, I'm sorry, I can't see it from there.
And we sent a pre-abatement.
We sent a free abatement.
We sent a pre-abatement notice.
Oh, yeah, that's just the release, but you don't, I mean, that property's already, you've already got all the stuff out of that, so I don't think you really need to do any of this. I mean, you can ask Jody, but I don't believe there's.
Yeah, that's mainly if you wanted like a vehicle being stored release. I think you got things out of, right, whatever's being stored, but.
It's stuff's in the RV, it's actually our son's stuff,
Okay.
but.
If you actually wanted to release the RV, that's what
Yeah.
that agreement's for.
Can't get a ton for us. Right.
We didn't put any in that.
But yeah, I think when he comes back, he'll be happy.
Okay.
Take pictures.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You come by.
What?
I said I left you a voicemail yesterday.
Right.
He's busy, I'm sure.
I was in Bogstown, so.
I think everything has to be gone, it's gone. The bush probably can't be done because there's so many trees.
Right.
That throw it in there, so we're gonna.
Yeah, I was saying just mow up to the trees and.
Yep.
We
Working on
had
the front of it.
two
So
workers going and just getting the stuff and they got stuck when I broke down because of what I was trying to pull out of there, so.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Next is Jerry Rose, 2026-25, page 8.
Morning, Mary Jane. Morning. We'll start off here with some pictures from last month. Oh, right. So last month, tall grass and weeds, junk and trash. Vehicle that I tagged was still there. This is all from someone who was living on the property and is not there currently. Mrs. Rose has done a lot of work herself, as well as with some other crews to get the property cleaned up. Here's August.
Oh, that looks a lot better.
Huge difference, huge improvement. I met her at the property, walked around with her. She kind of showed me what she has done. This area, I don't know if you guys remember what this used to look like, but when I turned and saw this with her, I was amazed. I mean, there was just so much cleanup. I was very excited for her in the back. Looked so much better. So she does have she is aware of the mowing situation. She knows where the mowing needs to occur. She's got a mowing crew set up. They're going to come in at some point soon to get that taken care of. And I recommend dismissal because she's done so much work and she's got it lined up. So, but please speak if you'd like to.
The mowing crew was to come on the weekend, but his equipment did not come back from Indianapolis. So my last text says he will be mowing this evening or tomorrow.
Good.
Move to dismiss. Have a motion to dismiss
Second.
and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion is dismissed, or case is dismissed. Thank you very much for the work.
Thank you.
Patience with us and He's been great to work with. This old lady doesn't know a lot about these.
Well, great job. Thank you. And I don't know anything. You.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Next, we have Anthony Sigmund, page 1, 2025. 5.
Tony? Start off with pictures from July. Talked about the camper being gone. He was working on the dump truck, getting it getting it out of violation, getting it good to go. August, there has been more improvement. There's his sunflowers he's talked about before. Look very nice. He's done more improvement here.
The dump truck, I have not had much luck with it, so I've contacted Pettit's and Shelby Auto Parts. I got a hold of 44. They all told me that they said, "Oh, they'd take it if I could get it to them." Well, I'm got somebody lined up to do that. So, and that picture there on that, all the stuff on that concrete back there, that's picked up. Probably in the next day or two, I'll have those hoods painted over, and they'll be put over the firewood.
Like I said, more progress has been made from month to month.
Are you still bringing stuff in?
I think a lot of stuff's leave.
Just firewood.
I think he's clearing out enough. We're seeing more stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good possibility. Also, that Honda, my stepdaughter said she wants it back, so that'll be gone this weekend.
I was by there yesterday coming back from Greenwood, and it looks a lot better from the road. Like you don't have a lot of stuff sitting out front like used to.
Right. Yep. Been a
Firewood for.
well, there's huge fireplace inside, and I'm remodeling the inside, so gotta keep warm while I'm trying to remodel. I burned through 30 rake of wood last year just while I was working on it. I wasn't even there all the time. Torch is sitting there because I've been using it while I was cutting stuff up, taking it out. And I've got paperwork in progress for a court order title for the Deuce Snap, although even though it's an old military truck, but they said be patient. It's taken 90 to 100 days. So.
Gentlemen,
He's making progress, and I know he's had a big job. I mean,
It's overwhelming.
yeah. I make a motion, we continue.
second. I have a first and a second motion to continue to monitor it. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Thank you, sir.
Next, we have Jason Thaxton, 2026-57 on page 15.
Start off with July. I met with Mr. Thaxton at the property, walked around with him, told him what all needed to be taken care of. Here's August. He's made a lot of improvement. a little bit more to go. Like I said, the semi and some other junk is the only thing that's left in violation. I recommend giving them some more time.
You have it done by next month?
Yes, sir. I said that before. I owe you guys an apology. If anything, just my swagger.
Big improvement.
Big improvement. Yeah, so. Okay.
Gentlemen,
Will we continue to monitor?
Second.
we have a move to continue and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Thank you. 30 days, we'll get her done.
Yep. Hopefully next month we can dismiss.
Yes.
Next, we have Travis Sigmund here for case 2026-33 on page 10.
So I got to call through real quick.
Okay.
Is that okay? Just in.
Yeah. Our contractor's in the middle of an abatement, so he's called Ben, so
Okay.
that's it. We'll have July pictures. Unfortunately, we see no progress on the cleanup of the property.
I've got those wheels and tires cleaned up in the corner and all the weeds everywhere cleaned up. I've been keeping it mowed. Got a buyer on the black S10. The white S10 is going in the carport. I've got a buyer on a minivan. And I was just talking to somebody earlier about a buyer on the parts truck in the back. Let's see. Cruiser's still plated. Mercedes are both plated. The fire truck has got a new engine and transmission put in it and almost there.
I was gonna say the fire truck will be gone by the end of the week. I was hoping to have it done by Marietta Fish Fry, but I burned up a coil over the weekend, so it should be done the next couple of days.
What's your plans for the fire truck?
Probably just use it in the parade or something. It's plated. It should be up and running hopefully the next couple of days. So.
I know the dump truck looks exactly the same as it did before. It looks bad, but tore it back apart because the piece of metal just gave out, and I got to get a piece in town today, put that back together. The garden's there. Yeah, I'm working on everything that's green is supposed to be there. I'm working on getting, I mean, aside from the little bit of weeds in the mulch, I keep those hoed out. But I've also, that's the only picture I managed to take because it looked pretty. I cleaned up all those weeds there.
Travis, you say you have buyers for a lot of these vehicles, so in the next 30 days, you're gonna see half these cars gone?
Yeah. All that's going to be left is what I'm going to be driving.
It's what you told me last month.
I know. Some things take a little longer than expected, especially with the weather the way it was. For instance, the dump truck I'm having to fix again. The S10 engine, I don't do well under pressure, and I was trying to beat the rain. I got to rebuild it, rebuild it. So I got another person that that's been trying to buy it from me that's been on my back about that too. I wake up at 6 a.m., go to bed at 10 or 11. That's all I'm doing really, besides giving plasma.
So the 6 or so vehicles that are left, they'll be operable and movable and plated.
Mm.
You'll be compliant next month? Yes. If you're not, we're gonna start a fine.
Okay. All right.
That's my motion.
Thank you.
Give him a month. The next meeting, we'll discuss a fine if he's not compliant.
Second. A first and a second on that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you. He said it's gonna be cleaned up in 30 days. If not, we're gonna start finding. Okay?
Okay.
So,
All in
no,
Okay.
I don't know if we need to bring it up when after this guy and go to that case.
Okay, yeah.
Cause I have an idea for a recommendation on it.
Okay. So next we have Richard Snyder, 2026-55 on page 14.
Start off with pictures from July. This was the initial pictures, vehicles that were inoperable, some weeds, some other stuff that was there. All the vehicles have been taken care of and corrected. He's made a lot of progress. Only thing that's left, just a little bit of weeds right here, right behind that truck. And outside of that, I look pretty good. Looks like this metal, I'm assuming it's going on the roof.
Land.
Yep. So, yeah, that's what that is there for, but everything else looked good.
So we're just talking about this little bit of weed right here.
Yeah, a little bit of weeds there, and then some weeds up by the, I don't know if I got a picture of it or not, but up by the, right here, up by this patio area. There were some weeds there too, but after that, it's compliant.
On that recommendation, I'll make a motion. We continue one more month.
We're gonna continue a month over the weeds.
Yes.
I mean, if that's the only thing, I mean,
That's the only thing left, yeah. So
If you get those set down, you inspect it again, nothing's changed other than that, we can dismiss the case.
okay. I guess I just expected a dismissal over the weeds, but okay.
that's up to the board. I mean, that's the only thing I'm just telling you what I saw when I was there, what I have pictures of.
Will you cut the weeds? Will you clean it up?
Weeds in the drive, or the weeds in the, what you call the patio, they're gone. That's a mulberry bush I just got to pull out, so.
Okay with dismissing too, Jason.
Make a motion to
Okay.
dismiss so that we appreciate your efforts and he doesn't have to come back out. We'll take your word that you'll finish the job.
Perfect, thank you.
A motion and a second to dismiss the case. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. We go back to page one.
See you later.
That'd be good.
We're gonna hop to Jesse Apart, where our contractor is right now. It's 2026-18 on page 6.
All right, so we'll start off with pictures from last month, July. Vehicles, all kinds of stuff and junk back there. And you can clearly see right there. Vehicles here, tall grass and weeds. August, virtually no change. There's actually been change in the wrong directions. This is some of the picture of the gate that's down or was down on the 19th. This is the property that is current 7059. And there was a vehicle violation. This one was expired in 24. I was out with the contractor yesterday. We walked around the property, talked about what was still in violation. We walked back through the fence there because it was down and this side was open and there was a lot of work to be done. We set it up for today for him to go in and start working on cleaning up. Contractor gets there and everything is nailed shut. He can't access anything. The vehicle there, that white truck, it is gone. But everything else is still there. But the property owner is, since yesterday morning or afternoon, late morning probably, has shut it up to where we can't get in without causing damage, which we're not going to do. So I don't know how the board wants to proceed. I don't know if we want to go the legal route or if we want to just go ahead. If you guys would want to go ahead and just produce a fine. This has been on the books for a little while, on and off. This picture was this way as of yesterday, and then this morning, this white truck is going, but everything else is still there. So, and the property that's next to it that we don't have an open case against, it's gotten bad again as well. So, I don't know what you guys want to do, what Jody wants to do.
So he was working with us, now he's fighting us, basically, what it boils down to.
Well, he's making a lot of excuses and now he kept saying that things were going to happen and they never did. He kept putting it off, and then until we did the abatement, he got forced to do something and he took this route instead of working with it.
He had the $1,000 fine set up, so.
And it's concurrent every month until compliant?
I think it was just a one-time.
Well, I'll make a motion that we put $1,000 a month fine until it's compliant or we abate it. So he can either open up a gate and let us clean it up, or he can clean it up, or he can pay $1,000 a month until that happens.
Second.
Okay, so I have a motion to fine $1,000 per month until it's cleaned up, or we will abate it.
Well, we've already ordered it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Can't do it, right?
Yeah, we can't.
We can't.
do it.
Because they shut everything down.
The contractor's there now. Like I said, we had set up a time for today, and he's got a large crew. I mean, he's brought in an extra wrecker from another service. So, I mean, it's taken a lot of his time, my time, a lot of expense. I mean, he had to get all this crew out there, so they've all been out there now.
Send him to Blacks.
Well, just saying, like that's where we're sitting. So it's a lot of wasted time and.
So approximately how much is that going to cost us, do you think, for them just going out?
Lisa would have a better idea on that. I mean, he will charge because,
Don't know.
yeah.
We'll assess it as a lien on the property, so,
Okay.
That bill will get assessed also.
oh, for sure.
Okay, well,
So, yeah, because I didn't know if we needed to
yeah,
find that out,
add
add that
to
on,
it. So,
and then,
It will already get taxed.
so it'll all already get taxed.
I recommend simultaneously, you can fine, that's fine, I would go ahead and proceed to the court to get forward.
Yeah.
He's not gonna cooperate, I don't think, and he's preventing us from abating.
Right. That was my thought.
And it made that.
So, Lisa, you have the idea of what we want done. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Same, motion carried. Thank you.
Right, we
Okay.
are gonna
Yeah, why don't you go?
start off at the beginning.
Does it all begin?
Back to page one.
Canal.
Yeah, but
Everybody showed up.
it's not gonna wash. Before I make it spread all over me.
I'll take your gavel.
All right.
Where are we at with Abby? Did she get it done or do we get to finish it?
I've not been back out there just due to the nature of the situation.
So this was one that we have an active lawsuit filed against them. They had approached us about them cleaning it up within 60 days, or if not, an agreed judgment being entered. They have until September 8th will be their 60-day deadline. If it's not cleaned up by that date, then we can just go ahead and enter the order and abate it ourselves.
Have a motion to continue
Second.
and a second.
Did you get abatement at that point?
We have to have the court approve the agreed judgment, but then we can proceed. Yeah.
All in favor, say aye.
You won't have another 20-day window or.
No, once the court approves it, yeah.
Any properties here? July. Tall grass and weeds.
Like that.
Ash, there's August. Not a lot of improvement, I would say, actually. It's kind of going the opposite way.
We said, we sent a pre-abatement notice and if it wasn't in compliant, we would abate it, so I'll make that motion.
I'll second that motion.
We have a motion and a second to abate the property. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries.
Property was.
Saber Investments here, North Michigan Road. This is from June. There's August, post abatement. A lot of improvement
For now.
Well, it's,
Destin's gone. So
Yeah.
it's gonna stay
I
like
hope it
that.
stays that way.
yeah, they were working on the inside when I went by there last week and I think they're gonna fix it up and it'll be nice.
Make a motion to dismiss.
Second.
Have a motion to dismiss and a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carried.
Even more. Fork the Road, June.
This one's in court too, isn't it?
Not with us. If there's a dispute between Jenny.
Her and her renter. Her, she was selling it on contract or renting it one way.
So he has done some work. Still some stuff to go.
Continued because it was in court. I think last month.
We're giving them some time to work it out, but in the meantime.
We met,
met with the tenant's attorney and the tenant that's residing there.
I walked around with both of them, explained to them what needed to happen. They were both understanding on what.
So where do you see some changes at?
All right. So we back out to maybe the last photo. Yeah. So this back area, they have mowed some of that. That before was not mowed. So they have mowed some of that. There's still some weeds that need to be taken care of. Some of the others, like some of this stuff right here, some of this is gone.
That was all piled up.
Yeah. Okay. So there has been some improvement. There's just more to go. Like right here.
So do we have a motion to continue?
Yes, sir. I'll make
And a
a motion.
second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
And read. I don't have any updated pictures. I don't have any real update. I don't know if Jody has much of an update on this one or not.
This is the one that's scheduled for abatement and we got the court order, but no law enforcement was available to attend the abatement.
Now,
The abatement has not been completed.
Correct.
now all this stuff, all the trailer, only because I'm familiar with this property, the truck's gone, the bicycle you ride when this car's been stolen or repossessed or whatever. But, this piece is still here, the car's still there. There's junk down the backside, but he's cleaned a lot of this up on his own. The last thing, I think this plate is current as we speak right now. But it's not running, but I think it'll go expired before we put plates on it. So we're just waiting for the abatement to correct. That's all we can do at this point.
So just, do we need a motion to continue? I make a motion to continue with the abatement.
Second.
A motion, a second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Back lane here on 800 North. Last
Now,
one.
I have a question real quick. Yeah, Melinda,
That's the mom.
that's the mom. And now it's back to Adam. When you first go to the screen.
It's
back
an
up.
Amy, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, Amy's
Yeah.
Amy's her name that she goes by, but I guess
Oh,
Melinda is
okay.
just the legal name.
Just trying to see the legal part of this. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Kid inherited the past.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is all from last month, of course. He's made progress from month to month. Same issue that everybody else has had. He's run into rain issues. You can tell still a lot of water there. I did speak to him right before I got to the property just to let him know that I was coming over. He's been working on a lot of stuff. He said he's got that silver truck. I believe he's got it loaded to leave, if I remember what he said correctly. He's got some other stuff taken care of. He has been making progress from month to month. Like I said, from the first part of this case to today, there's been a lot of progress made. Most of this was just an inherited mess from decades of other people, so, or lots of years of other people. So
With the progress made, it would be probably proper to give him another month to continue to monitor it.
Second.
A motion and a second to continue to monitor. All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion carried.
here's Dwayne Armstrong here on Clark Lane, July. Grass, weeds, trash, junk over there that was moved over there. August,
Is he running off a generator?
not much change. I don't know what's going on with this one. Not a lot of change here.
They'll carry out the abatement then.
That was a pre-abatement notice sent. So
So we need a motion to
abate
abate property. So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to abate the property. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Buckland here on Sycamore Road, July. August, virtually no change. That dishwasher's still sitting there. This stuff's still sitting there. That's still sitting there. I've emailed him about the issue. He emailed me, and he was disputing that he hadn't been told about these issues, but he's been told via certified letter as well as here in person. This is where we're sitting with this one. There has been some issues, like I said before, with possibility of some issues with him. With the
Should we
case.
turn it over to the law or turn it to the Justice Department?
We can order an abatement, and if we need an officer, then.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking of her because.
Right.
So I would recommend that for if it's her, if it's Lisa. I don't want her going in by herself, so.
We've all volunteered to go along with her.
Well,
In any of the cases she wants help. Right?
Yeah, but we do have a threat with this too.
That's what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Supposed in the second part.
Oh, this is one the neighbor said.
Yeah. Okay.
Not a direct threat, but a hearsay threat.
Hearsay threat. Gentlemen,
So, Jody, do you think if we abate it, we should have a legal process involved?
If there's been a threat, I think it would probably be a good idea to involve them. I mean, the issue we'll have is that law enforcement actually go out with this, but we're gonna have a better chance if we have a court order than if we just try to contact them outside of it.
I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Well, let's make a motion to abate the property, but with a court order.
okay, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. You know what we gotta do, right? Hey, Jody.
Okay, no, I'm about to do that.
There's July. There's August. No change.
Where do we stand on the legal aspect?
We've started the process. We're waiting on service on Mr. Black.
I was by there the other day on the way to Columbus, and they look the same.
Yeah, looks the same. I was by there not too long ago.
Well, should they continue then? Or she's already started legal?
Last week, we just continued because
Yeah.
waiting on the legal.
Okay. A motion and a second to continue. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Carried.
July for Amrines.
Is he coming up soon on Steve's list?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say when, but it is soon. So, this is it's the 20th. So there's quite a bit there. Steve's aware of what's going on. He's running some extra help, and hopefully we can get this taken care of very soon.
Sure wouldn't want him to build a house with that plywood laying there.
I make a motion that we build a fire under Steve and continue.
It's gonna happen. It's just with what's happened today, I'm trying to mitigate that from happening.
Yeah.
With this one.
I don't think he can nail this one shut like that. There's too much out in the open.
So what was our motion, gentlemen?
He made one.
Huh?
He made one to continue.
To continue?
A second.
Okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Bowling property here on 252.
I hate these change things.
That van, some weeds, some other stuff. There's August.
I see they put tape on the van for some reason.
Did we
Not a lot.
do that?
We did it initially.
Insurance
There's
issue.
an insurance deal.
It was supposed to be removed, I believe it was by the 19th of August. But this was the 20th. It was still there. I had spoken with him about the voucher program. I don't know if he ever called about one or not.
I think so.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's still, I mean, in this top left corner by this bush here, there's still some trash there that's needs to be taken care of. He's aware of it. I talked to him about the voucher, so maybe he's got the voucher and he's going to work on that soon. I don't know. I didn't get a chance to talk to him about the property this time, so.
What will motivate him? A fine? I mean, you spoke with him and told him exactly, and he's done nothing.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the voucher, it sounds like, because that's what I talked to him about in July. So he called about that. And I did talk to him about what all, so I kind of, with the van, kind of think that maybe he's stuck with the insurance. He's not sure what to do. I don't know.
I think we ought to just watch it for one more month.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Make a motion tomorrow.
He's always been real cordial with me.
Okay.
He knows what needs to happen. He's got the voucher now. Maybe something's delayed him with the rain or whatever. I don't know. But
I would say if you talk to him, tell him we'll give him another month and something may more stringent happen.
Yeah, move to continue.
Okay, motion to continue in a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Carried. I'll stop you for a second. Bob, do you have anything to report to us? Do you need to be here?
October 5th, we started flu shots Monday and Wednesday. Yeah, so.
Is all you got to report today? Go home. Go do what you gotta do. I forgot that you have meetings today too, so if you so choose, you don't have to be here. I guess that's the way I'm gonna try to put it. Right? Because we're gonna be here for a bit.
We're not even halfway through.
I'm getting kicked out.
Well, only if you want to go.
Even now, the boss is kicking you.
I did get your emails. I just haven't had a chance, but I'm not gonna be able to do anything for.
Yeah, that one in Middletown, oh my God.
I saw those pictures.
Yeah. The board let him keep it behind that makeshift fence that Desiree approved.
Really?
Yeah, but it's down out in the road, the county right away. And
the pictures.
But you can disregard the one in Geneva. I think I got it all. He mowed it, got garbage put up, taken away, and junk in the garage. I meant to email you on that one too.
That's fine.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Rejuvenate.
I feel for those people that say they have cancer, but I still get my yard mowed and my laundry done and the sweeping done at home and.
I understand.
I gotta take off my breaks.
Right?
Thanks, Bob.
Going to leave you.
Well, I forgot that he has a meeting anyway. I seen him with his head down. He needs to go do what he's got to do. You're listening to all that. All right.
Oh, you're good. So we'll do the Berwick Trust here in July. And this is with legal here. This now the 19th here on August. Virtually no change.
Yeah, and this is one we're just waiting on the court to issue the judgment, which thought would be by before this meeting, but we'll give the court a call and check on status. So by next meeting, we should have it and we can get scheduled.
Did any of this get flooded? That's probably the Freeport, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I'll make a motion that we continue to the next meeting to find out what Jody's found out.
Motion continue in a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
There's the Dorks property here on North Michigan Road, July. Only thing left here were just some tires, cinder blocks, stuff that hadn't been cleaned up yet. The notice was sent to him. Pre-vote notice. There's August. Spoke with Joseph Youngworth. He was there at the property along with another of his employees. They were working on stuff. If you look here in this back corner, you can tell that the tires are gone. A lot of the other cleanup has happened. They are now working on getting the property cleaned up from the inside and the outside. I talked to him about the bricks. He said that he was going to talk to the property owner, Don, Mr. Deutsch there, and see how they want to proceed. He was going to work on trying to wash it off. And if he couldn't do that, he was going to recommend to paint the brick since it looked very nice anyway. But he said that's a property owner decision. So they are working on it. I recommend dismissal.
To dismiss.
A motion to dismiss and all in favor, say aye. Motion carried.
Newland property here on Rushville Road, July. Here's August. There has been some improvement. Still a car battery here. Note that the pipes are gone. I spoke with Mrs. Newland yesterday, and she's going through some stuff health-wise, and I talked to her about the issues back here, and she said that the truck there is plated and does run, but I believe it's been like that since the case moved very far. Yeah. So I told her about the issue with that, other car parts. She refuted that, but this is as of the 20th, there's still a tire right there. There's other junk that's here. There has been some improvement.
You have talked to her, you said.
Talked to her yesterday.
She knows what needs to be done. Does she say she will do it or?
Well, she says that
She's
she's
using
been postponing. Yeah, she's been postponing surgery to do this, is what she's saying. She left me a voicemail. I get a lot of phone calls, a lot of voicemails. I try and keep up with all of it. She called me on, I think it was Friday, either Thursday or Friday, and said that I needed to call her back. I think it was Friday. I needed to call her back, or she was going to have to postpone her surgery. I called her back yesterday. So I don't know where she's sitting with that. If she does have surgery, she's limited on what she can do.
She did get a voucher too, so.
Voucher.
Make a motion that we continue to monitor for another month.
Have a motion to continue in a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carried.
Mr. Henson on Pearl Street in Waldron, July. Tires, other car parts, tall grass and weeds, trash. Here's August, virtually no change. Still car parts, still tall grass and weeds, still tires.
We said if wasn't in compliant, we would fine $500 plus fee. Like that motion.
Is that a one-time thing or until?
Let's do it one time.
I'll second this motion.
Have a motion to fine them $500 one time and I'm going to bring it. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carried.
Here on Eagles Nest Court, there's July. Tall grass and weeds, some trash, the bus. So I was here, I spoke with the guy that's weed whacking. He is the owner of the bus. He is, he's actively working on removing the bus and putting it in storage. He had moved it there just to have a space to put it. But due to logistics from on title work from California, he's going to have to move it. But he was working on clearing out a space so that he could get to it. If you note in the pictures, there was several things in the way.
More wood brought in.
More wood brought in, along with other trash that he's been trying to pick up. Like I said, it's not his responsibility. The bus is his, but the rest of it is not. So he was out there working on getting that taken care of. He spoke with Adam, who is a family member. He's not sure why he's not proceeding like he should. I've spoken with Adam on the phone, in person, here at the meeting. He's well aware of what needs to happen. But there was still trash where he's weed whacking. There's trash there. I spoke to him about it. He saw it himself. There's trash on the other side here. There's plastic bags, bottles, scrap metal back here. All along the fence, there's trash. And then the weeds that he was addressing that he didn't have to, but he was doing to be able to get the bus out. So to move stuff out of the way. But apparently someone brought in some more skids. I was just told about that yesterday.
But he did state that he burns skids and firewood.
Yeah.
He burned
This picture right here, if you look straight ahead, that's a pile of trash. The white and black, that's all just trash there. So
Now, if we abated his property, we would not touch the firewood, right?
no, we just mow around or just trim around the weeds and
Find them first and what? Go ahead and abate.
I think the fine would probably be a better, I don't know. I was told that the son is the one that's bringing in the loads of firewood and having it dumped from a tree service, having it dumped at their house.
A lot of firewood 1 week or 1 year to burn.
Well, some of that's really, really heavy. I don't know how you'd move around.
It'll be tough to split.
Yeah.
How much fine are you talking, sir?
$100.
Attention getter?
Yeah, attention getter, yeah. Moved for a $500 fine.
Once? One time?
No, let's do continuous. We'll keep them going so we can get it done.
So I have a motion to fine him $500 until complete or compliant.
Compliant.
Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Dennis Wood here on Brookville Road, July. The property owners on either side of this property have been taking care of it. I did speak with Dennis's son, talked to him about what needed to happen. He did come up, clean up some of the property. There's still a little bit of trash here and there, some weeds that need to be taken care of. Looked like he did take care of some of the tiles that were in the back. I got to get pictures of that or not, but this is where we're sitting currently. It was scheduled to be abated. I did find out that the property owner is apparently looking to sell it now. That's where we're sitting.
So it is going to be abated?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, a lot of the stuff has been taken care of with the property owners on both sides mowing it. I believe there's just the weeds and then a little bit of trash that needs to go, and then yeah. So it can be abated where you guys can say, hey, with them wanting to sell it and with what work's been done, we'll hold off this. It's up to you guys. There's not a ton of work here that needs to happen. I know that if it's sold and the property owner that is next to it that wants to buy it. If he buys it, I know he's gonna come in and just bulldoze the whole thing, take care of everything. So.
Make a motion that we dismiss it and hopefully the neighbor can get it bought, clean it to suit him and us at the same time.
Second.
The motion to dismiss the case and a second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
The Rose place is amazing.
It's amazing.
I didn't think we'd.
I thought we'd never see it.
Well, the problem she has gone through.
I talked about her last month, I think, and then she was really wanting to come to this meeting. I said, you don't have to, like, you've done a lot, but she wanted to come.
Yeah.
She's done a lot of work. I think she's 84 years old.
So, before I forget, because I'm old, I went by there.
Huh?
And you can't see anything from the road. So how did that complaint come in?
The people.
People are living across the street.
Across the street.
Snooping around in their yard.
They drove their van under the bridge and it ended up on their property stuck.
So is there anything along either side that you can see?
You can just barely see that barn as you're
Yeah, you could see, I mean, when you stop on 44 and you were to stop right in front of you, you can look down, you could see.
Driving
by, it's hard going by so fast.
And that's one of those things where I'm going, is this person going to be able to clean this?
Right.
And then if it were me, I'm going kind of like that, or Soliday. I mean, you can't really see it. So, I mean, what is the parameters of our ordinance?
Well, the people across on the south side of 44 are the one that complain.
Yeah.
Because of the squatters back there and
parties.
But, like we discussed last month, that's not, parties aren't our problem.
But once they looked at the property, then all the complaints,
Well, yeah, but I mean, but.
Right. That's all it takes is a complaint.
But what's the parameters of our complaint?
Getting at is that it's visible from a public roadway, right? So I wonder if, like in the fall.
Right.
It probably is,
Yeah.
right? When someone.
Especially if you go down the road on the east side, you can see right across.
Okay, that's what I was saying, because I haven't been on the road.
You can see it from 40.
Yeah, well, from 44,
You can see
right
a
now.
lot better on that, whatever road that is.
It is a pretty secluded property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I was working for RMC when we hooked that up in the 70s.
Yeah.
They built that in the 70s.
Yeah. Oh, anyway,
There wasn't hardly any trees.
that's one that I just kind of kept, going around in my head. I said, you can't even.
Well, you can.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to know it's there. You have to know what to look for.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
We got-
Jennifer Stewart here on frontage road. Here's from last month. There's August, met them at the property, walked around with them. Yep, looks real good. They had that storm that came through Fairland, took out some trees, but everything looked good. I recommend dismissal.
Move to dismiss.
Second.
Have a motion to dismiss and a second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
T Capital Group, Fairland. Pre-abatement photos here in July. Here's August post-abatement photos. Much improvement.
Motion to dismiss.
Second.
Motion and a second to dismiss, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
William Israel here in 500 North, July. We did do an impound, 2 vehicles from this property. This car pictured here, as well as camper, were impounded.
Those tires have rims on them. That was
Some did not.
He did bring us a load of tires at the recycle center.
Okay. Well, when I can't tell that stack right there. I know there's one down here, Dad, but that stack right there,
Yeah, I'm not-
the hose hanging around it. So if he brought them in, good.
Yeah. Here's August. He's made some improvement. He's got some stuff stacked up on there. Still a couple car parts out exposed. And then the camper.
But he is working with you.
Well, he's working on the property, yes.
Well, it says here, he told him you'd probably meet next week sometime and he agreed.
Right, we talked over the phone.
Okay.
And we didn't actually have time to meet just due to a lot of other stuff going on, so.
Well, he's working on it. We'll probably get in compliance.
I would give him some more time.
Okay, I'll make a motion to continue.
Second.
A motion, a second to continue. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Here's the Vecito property, North Michigan Road. July.
Oh, yeah.
August. The 19th, I was here, I got pictures, spoke with Anthony at the property. He talked about, he's still working on, he was right here on his tractor. I talked to him about the weeds and stuff. He said he was still working on it. He left me a voicemail, I believe yesterday, and said that with the rain, his wife went out there to work on the weeds. Their mower or the tractor slid off and went into the fence, got stuck. So he just wanted to let us know that so that he knew, so that everyone here knew that he was working on it. And gonna bring it get the weeds taken care of, bring it into compliance.
Make a motion that we continue another month, please.
Second.
Have a motion and second to continue. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Here's the Asher property on West State Road 44. Here's July.
Oh, that's, yeah. Gee whiz.
Oh, yeah. It's just gonna be a mess.
So here's August. Has been, but still the same issues here. I spoke to her at the property. I guess she's living there now. Talked to her about the issues that are going on.
She's actually living in this house. Wow.
She came out the front door. So I don't know. I talked to her about the front door or the front porch area. I talked to her about the side where there was some other stuff, talked all past the weeds.
We said we would send a pre-abatement notice if a significant improvement was not made, and I don't think a significant improvement has been made.
I make a motion that we abate the property.
Second.
Abate or pre-abate?
We already sent a pre-abatement.
No, we said we were gonna send a pre-abatement.
Okay, then we will send the pre-abatement notice, and without significant progress, we'll abate.
But yeah, we'll take the next step.
Well, you look at all the rain, you look at how tall the weeds are right now. And if we send a pre-abate and
Wait another month.
we gotta wait another month. Cause look at that.
Yeah.
I mean,
And that front porch has not been touched.
the front porch hadn't been.
Let's change it to go ahead and abate it. And we can do that, can't we?
Yeah.
We can abate without a pre-abatement notice.
Yes.
Well,
Let's do that for her.
Nothing has really changed.
Nothing's changed and not any
She
kind of.
appeared in here.
Good for
And
her.
nothing has really changed since.
I say originally there was a van or something there.
Yep.
That it disappeared. We didn't do it.
Right.
But this has been like this for.
I'm just afraid the grass is gonna get up to 2 feet tall instead of a foot tall.
That's a good point.
Okay. So we have a motion to abate the property
Yes, sir.
and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
resolution on Anthony Sigmund for 650 South. I was out of the room.
He said he's going to be cleaned up within 30 days.
Could this continue for 30 days?
Yeah. Now that's the guy with all the cars junk.
Right.
Yes.
And half the car's gonna be gone, the other half will come be later in the run.
Right.
That's what he will be
And we
driving.
told him that he'd get $100 fine next month for what?
$100 something.
Yeah.
I don't really motivate.
No.
All right, Levi Heck here in Waldron.
Levi, heck.
July.
Don't fit.
It's August. Virtually no change.
Things if he wanted to, could he?
Out there, too old.
Yeah, they're not compliant.
And still the same stuff that was out there from before. Tall grass and weeds, tires.
Not a firewood.
Plus he burned rubber.
So the property owner is this Levi Heck, but it's a different woman that lives there. She says that she's the property owner. So I've spoken with her at the property. I've walked around the property with her. This is months ago. She did get this vehicle moved from the bottom up here, had a temporary plate on it.
Started in May.
So that has had some progress, but the rest of this stuff back here hasn't really moved at all.
Take much to clean this up, would it? No, it wasn't.
I think he lives in a person. He's an administrator. The old Methodist church.
Right.
Well, he would live across the street.
Yeah, that's right.
What do you want to do, gentlemen?
Clean it?
Might as well.
I'd say it ain't gonna cost much. Have a motion to abate it.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion carried. Okay, want to go into the abatement business?
No.
And, you know, we've got places that are so much worse that we just keep giving them time.
Well, that's, of course, we did that one of Sound Day or whatever his name is, and then we didn't do that with Sigmund,
Yeah.
But Sigmund is, I guess, in my mind, is making more significant progress because it's just not, it's just.
Well, if he come to a halt, a few months and didn't do nothing, then we would probably abate it.
Yeah.
What do you do with all that junk? Let him get rid of it.
Well, yeah. And it's really, it's almost there.
Well, and that's the way.
I can't believe that house is not.
He is remodeling now. I thought.
I can't believe it's not been.
Oh, yeah, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the Nicholas Gotti property, but now it's the waste management property. So July was ordered for abatement. Notice was sent. This is back in July. I spoke with Reese. He's the guy that's in charge of doing property cleanups for waste management. He's in charge of the landfill as well. They've done a lot of improvement here. Mowed the backyard. These weeds were taller than me. Went in, cleaned them all up. Only thing that's left is just this little pile of junk right here and some weeds. I believe that they're going to finish the job. Here's the weeds, like I said, from August. It's junk.
Your recommendation, I move that we dismiss.
Second.
Have a motion to dismiss and a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carried.
Here's the waste management case on State Road 9. Start off with July. Here's August. So a bunch of small pieces were all throughout State Road 9. This is all the way from 52 all the way down to the north side, of Shelbyville. I spoke with him about this. Lisa spoke with him, had a meeting. She can speak more about that.
So they had requested a meeting with our board of directors, so several of those attended along with Jody and myself. Brought this up, and received an email from them stating when they were driving back to Morristown, they understood our concern and would get a crew out there. So I drove up, I think it was Sunday. And they did clean it up with the exception of leaving the bags alongside the road. So I did not see any insulation, but again, they left the bags and I'm assuming it was, they were gonna send the truck through on Monday to pick those bags up, so. They know we have a large concern over it, and I think that will take it serious this, I hope this time anyway, this leadership team. So.
So they cleaned it up themselves.
But they didn't pick up the bags yet.
Yeah.
Would you recommend a dismissal and it can always come back, I assume?
I think so.
As long as we got their attention, they.
Jody, you know.
Yeah, and I have a new manager that I think is gonna be there at least for the next year, possibly longer, so that should help with having a
I
contact.
think that was the whole idea, to get their attention to.
What would happen theoretically? If they would just, when they get a truckload of canal, wet it down. That would stop all this.
Probably help, yeah, definitely.
Cover it up real good.
Well, I mean, they say they cover it,
Well-
well, things flopping.
I said covered up real good. not just temp good.
I'll make the motion to dismiss the case.
Second. I have a motion and a second to dismiss. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Milton case here on Clover Elm Drive. All grass and weeds, junk and trash. August. Yeah, no change. She left a note with Lisa that she said she was trying, but she had her mower go down. She's still having some issues. This is ready to be abated. Just contractor's gonna meet with me there today and go over about what needs to happen.
Make a motion that we continue with the abatement.
Second. I have a motion and a second to continue with the abatement. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
All right, Ramus property here, excuse me, on Hill Road. That looked real good.
No trespass.
Make a motion to dismiss.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to dismiss. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carried.
There's the Phipps property on 550 West. Initial case. Spoken with them on the phone, said they've been working on this garage project or barn project. They got rid of a lot of the stuff. They got rid of most of everything is gone. I thought it looked good. This is just a garden.
You know, say property's compliant.
I think with the way that they're building this, with the situation at hand from where it was, I believe it is.
Move to dismiss.
Motion to dismiss.
Or second.
Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All motion carried.
There's a snow property here on Cary and Fairland. July, tall grass and weeds. Up vehicles, junk, trash, tires. It's August. It mowed some, but outside of that, there's really not been any change. The vehicles have moved away for now. But I do know these vehicles come and go, and they'll be back at some point, but everything else is still there. No one lives here. This is an abandoned property. I would recommend abatement.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second to abate the property. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Should carry.
Pamela Hicks here on North Michigan Road, July. All grass and weeds. August. Post abatement.
Motion to dismiss.
Second. Motion and a second to dismiss. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carried.
It's the Murray property here on Morristown, High Street. There's July from the initial. August. So the only thing with this issue, this property was that this vehicle was not plated. It's been plated. I recommend dismissal.
Motion to dismiss.
That's quicker. Motion and a second to dismiss. All in favor, say aye.
We split that.
Motion.
Next one on High Street. July. This one was tall grass and weeds, vehicles, junk and trash. Here's August. Lot of improvement. All the vehicles that were in violation have gone. They've mowed. All those 110 inches. All the vehicles are gone. And the trash has been picked up. They do have some weeds that they need to take care of, but that's the only thing that's left there. Back behind the fence here. I would recommend this one time or whatever.
I was gonna say, I make a motion to continue.
Motion to continue.
Second.
And a second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Delbert Atkins here on North Morristown. Initial case, tall grass, or it's weeds, inoperable vehicles, some trash, and junk in the yard. So the red Chevy that was there, the passenger car, and it was impounded. They have done some other work. The Jeep that was originally tagged was moved and currently plated. Still dealing with some other weeds and some other trash there.
You talked to him?
I've talked to him. Lisa's talked to him. So they're aware of what needs to happen. The blocks that are over there in the pile with the weeds. There's weeds here. There's some trash on this side. Yeah, if you look through here, there's a pile of trash back beyond the mower there.
I'll make a motion, we continue. Second.
Motion to continue in a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Stonecrest Apartments here on Broadway Street. The initial case. There's August. No longer there. They're working on a sidewalk project. So.
Yeah. Make a motion to dismiss.
Second. A motion to dismiss in a second. All in favor, say aye. Motion carried.
Not sure what happened with my notes on this one because I know I had notes in here, but
That save thing. You gotta hit that save thing.
No. I don't know, but this property is compliant. It was just this vehicle that was the issue. He's moved it back and forth, and he had a plate on it, a temporary plate, but he's got the new one coming. So I recommend dismissal.
Move to dismiss.
Second.
Motion to dismiss in a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Okay, here on West Main Street, 158 West Main Street. From July. Vehicles, tire. There's August. Vehicles are gone. Tire's still there. He's still got some stuff on the side here. These tires and some other stuff. There's a fridge on the porch. I don't know if he's working on putting that inside the house or not. He's got the dolly out with it. That's just at the time. These are the pictures I got. So this is the current situation.
Would you monitor that another month?
Probably. I mean, he's done a lot. Like he called me less than a week, maybe just a couple days even after he got the notice and said he was going to get those vehicles gone. And when I went up there, however many days later, they were all gone. So seems like he's been a man of his word. I would give more time.
Make a motion that we monitor another month, please.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Jackson Shooter property here on Flat Rock Road. It's from July for the initial case. Tall grass and weeds, junk, trash, tires. August, actually, it's gotten worse.
Have you talked to anybody?
I believe it's an abandoned property. And the property next to it is just as bad. Like this one has got really, really bad. I recommend bait.
I'll make a motion that we abate the property.
Second. Motion a second to abate the property. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
There's the tin property here on North Street, sorry. July. So there's a vehicle, some trash. August, vehicle's gone. The only thing we're dealing with now is some weeds.
Those weeds minor enough that we should dismiss.
I'd be okay with that.
Motion to dismiss.
Second. Motion a second to dismiss this case. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
There's two East Main Street, Morristown, July. This was a inoperable and unregistered vehicle, as well as tall grass, weeds, and some trash. It's August, vehicle's gone on their own. They removed it. Still got some tall grass and weeds, some issues there. This is a rental. Spoken with the property owner and with the renter. And I think they're in conflict of whose responsibility is whose. So this resident does have a weed whacker. You can see that in the picture, and then does have a mower. And I know that the lady that lives there is older. She's not able to do as much. I'd recommend some more time.
Move to continue.
Second.
Motion and a second to continue. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Neighboring property here at 232 East Main Street. Initial case, tall grass and weeds, junk, inoperable, non-registered vehicles.
I like some more.
August. So this Dodge right here was impounded on the 20th. Trailer that was there is gone. There's still some weeds. This, I was told originally, was a kid's bed. And then yesterday I was told it was a sandbox. But it still had weeds growing in it. So there's some conflict of what it is, but it's
The weeds gotta go no matter what it is.
yeah.
Growing up the side of the house.
Yeah.
Worried about them.
So you think they'll take care of the weeds?
So this one, this is a rental to
The people.
Company.
yeah. And there was some conflict with the resident there because That car has been there the entire time.
The blue one?
Yeah, well, no, I'm sorry, that play car, the sandbox.
Okay, it's okay, okay.
Whatever it is, has been there the entire time. And the weeds and the other stuff that's there, basically just the weeds, are the issue. Well, the owner of the truck, that truck was impounded, but he doesn't want to plate it because he wants to sell it. And so there's been some conflict there with what's going to happen with that. But this is one of those where it's sticky. Lisa and I were talking about this. I don't know if you want to speak to any of that or.
Yeah, so typically, we impound a vehicle, they're not allowed to get that vehicle back until the property is compliant, and then they can also prove to us that that vehicle is registered and operable. He wants his vehicle back now, so.
Tell him to get in compliance.
It is, again, a little tricky because he is the tenant, but him and his landlord, I think, need to work together to get the property compliant, so.
If I owned the property, I would be working on it pretty quick because that will destroy that house.
Those vines up the side
Yep.
is not good.
They'll go right through that vent inside.
See, they're coming up the chimney.
Yeah, well, then they'll go right in there too.
Right there in the attic.
Well, I'll make a motion, we continue.
I'll second the motion.
Have a motion, a second to continue. All in favor, say aye.
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 Sound like this Bridges management.
Here's a personal property here on Main Street. July. Inoperable or non-registered vehicle. Plate is, or the vehicle here, this Ford is currently plated now. But it hasn't moved since I was there the first time. I did try to make contact with someone at the property. I have spoken with the son of the owner of the property. I'm not sure where they're sitting. I was told that she might not be living there anymore, but I'm not sure about the vehicle. So
Well, the weeds don't look too bad around it. Looks like it has to move to mow it.
it has. I think they've been trimming around it because it's
They've
in.
been doing a good job there.
Yeah, yeah. Some of the tires are flat, but
Oh, are they?
like at least this one's low, but it hasn't moved. But outside of that, the rest of the property is great, and it's currently plated. So
Make a motion to dismiss.
Second. A motion to dismiss and a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carried.
Roldan property here on Washington Street. July. This was an inoperable vehicle as well as tall grass and weeds. August. The vehicle's gone. The most of all the weeds are gone. There's just a little bit right there. So.
I make a motion, we dismiss.
Second. Have a motion and a second to dismiss. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carried.
Here's the Willie property, Main Street. July. Vehicle violations here, a couple different of those. Tires. There's August. Most of everything's been taken care of. I believe the property is compliant.
Move to dismiss.
Second.
Have a motion, a second to dismiss. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carried.
305 East Main Street here, Viking property. July. This was junk and trash, inoperable vehicle, tires. The red vehicle here was impounded. August. The back really hasn't seen a lot of improvement other than what impound we did, so.
The folks know what we'd like to see happen.
They've gotten notice of it. I don't think I've ever spoken to them on the phone. I don't think they've ever called me. I've tried to make contact at the door. No one's answered, so.
Make a motion that we continue to monitor.
Motion to continue.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
He means aye.
Motion carried.
Steve Van Dyke here on South Street in Morristown. The same way the Eagles are in violation. This one is compliant. I recommend dismissal.
It's compliant, I'll make the motion to dismiss.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion carried.
Coy here on Jackson. Tall grass and weeds. August has been cleaned up and abated.
Make a motion to dismiss.
Second.
Motion to dismiss. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Kelly Simpson here on Burnside. Here's July. Tall grass and weeds. It was a inoperable van. August. Everything's been cleaned up and compliant.
Did that on their own?
They did that on their own.
Second.
Motion to dismiss. And a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
More Family Trust here on 1100 North. This was a tall grass and weed complaint. There ended up being some junk and trash as well. August, not a lot of change.
Do you think they're going to do anything?
So we had a complaint.
Yourself.
I'm gonna say, is this the same family?
I would imagine.
It looks like it. Didn't know.
We had a complaint initially, then we got another complaint that was sent to the commissioners that was forwarded on to us. That someone looked like someone had come in there and I think they said they used a machete, that's what it looked like. They had cut down some of the weeds. If you're looking this way towards the garage, they had cut down some, but there's still a lot to go. I don't believe anybody's living there. I don't think the electricity's on, but I'd recommend abate it, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you talked to anybody to the trust?
I don't believe so. I reached out, I sent notice, but
I don't think.
Second. I have a motion to abate the property in a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Oh, that, okay.
so here's Aaron Lloyd's repeat case. This one is currently being abated right now. Actually, as we speak. Our contractor's out there right now doing that. So this will be done by end of day today. Lloyd.
I should repeat it then.
So can we just dismiss it at this point?
Yes, sir. Make a motion to dismiss.
Second. A first and a second to dismiss case. All in favor, say aye. Motion carried. Still trying to make the Morristown?
Well, I've got
Half of it done, okay.
You're on the,
that's all.
All new cases, no repeat.
All of them Morristown?
yeah,
Yeah.
so, yeah. Is this still part of the original? How was it? You know, all the hubbub that made that feeding up there, it went rather well, and there wasn't really any major infractions.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of the people took care of the issues.
Yeah, I think a lot of them took care of the thing.
Yeah.
They were not aware of this ordinance, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
So,
They have something up at Morristown that they wanted to follow, but ours was more stringent, and that's, I think, what the big uproar was.
I make a motion that we combine all the new cases and continue to monitor.
I'll second that.
okay,
And I'll say aye.
take all the new cases. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Cody, you got anything you want to talk about? Got awful quiet over there today.
It's a good thing.
The way she likes it.
All right, Ben, you gonna tell us some news? What are you gonna tell us?
I don't have any new news unless Lisa's got new news. I don't
Well, you go to the academy
leave
next
Monday.
Monday.
leave Monday, so
Sunday show, 16 weeks,
So you're gonna be a grunt again.
10 weeks for me.
10 weeks, okay.
For me. I've been working, I've been crazy busy with this and with all of my other stuff that I have going on. It's been a lot trying to make sure my family is important, first and stuff. And there's just been a lot of stuff going on, from logistics for the academy, logistics for equipment for the other department, and getting everything, it's just me. I mean, the board's been helpful, but it's just been a lot of work. So I'll be gone for 2.5 more.
Morristown didn't help you any good.
No, but I still have some new cases on my desk that I'm not gonna be able to get to. I probably have 5 or so. I mean, I've got 3 from Robert in the last couple days. Got a couple other on my desk. So, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen. I don't know if Lisa's taking over.
At this time, I will be your compliance officer.
Do we have anybody looking at it? I mean,
One person, but communication is somewhat stopped. So I'm going to still reach out to them again and find out. But with the caseload and my workload, if we do get any new cases or any new complaints that come in, depending on the severity, they may have to be put on hold. So, if I can get this caseload down, then we'll take some. But again, each one will be reviewed. And if it's a health and safety issue, we'll definitely open a case immediately. If not, then I'll explain to the complainant that we're going to have to wait just a little bit. So, but yeah. That's the status, right?
So let me clarify something. You're not resigning. You're just pushing us back a little.
Not at this time.
Okay, I know you don't want to say it.
Not at this time. I mean, I need to see where we're sitting when I get back. And like I said, last month it's been pretty busy. So
With all the influx of Morristown,
yeah,
really,
yeah. And that was one of the things that Lisa and I talked about, was trying to get that done before I left.
so far, I think it's really went well. I was not looking forward to last month's meeting, but I thought it went real well.
Yeah,
I
it did.
commend Tim for
yes.
your remarks to start, because I think that just stemmed all the hullabaloo that
Tell
could
them
have.
when you were going to give you 5 minutes.
And we stick to the 5 minutes.
And you don't let them, keep them under control. That's the whole part.
Keeping them under control is the main thing. Is we're not going to put up with this nonsense.
Yeah.
I would let my neighbors talk to me like that. I certainly
No, I
yeah,
think
like that. So,
But yeah, you did a good job pushing it through and, keeping on task. So.
and we made the paper, especially about the waste management deal.
Yeah.
this, do we need to?
Adjourn?
No. Waste management, if Knopf found out what was going on, they would have a cow. Knopf are very proud of what they look like, very proud. So if they don't show you, Knopf will straighten them up.
Well, like I said, it made the newspaper. Somebody had to see
I
it.
had to see it.
And,
Yeah.
all, what, 20 people to get the paper.
Well, there, Addison Times is.
Addison Times has been doing good.
Pretty well read, I think.
Yeah.
I don't even get out of bed till I look at the Addison Times to see if I'm in the obituary.
With no public or any other discussion, I make a motion, we adjourn.
I'll second that. I have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried, dismissed.